Hey guys, grab something warm and yummy to drink and put on something comfy and join me. Let's talk about 10 read alouds I want to read with my kids this school year. Hey Joyful Noise Mamas, if you have not met me yet, I've not met you yet, let me introduce myself. My name is Ashley and I am a homeschool mom of 3, and I love talking with you all about homeschool stuff, especially anything Charlotte Mason based, Charlotte Mason inspired, biblically based, and affordable all at the same time. So welcome to my channel and welcome back if you guys always come back. So I love chatting with you all. And again, guys, this is another collaboration with some great homeschool channels. So I'm going to list them off in no particular order, so bear with me here. And then you need to go and promise me you're gonna check out each of these ladies, right? Okay, first one, Simple Rugged Path. Go see April. Go see Diary of a Homeschool Mama. Go see Sodbuster Living and Bytes of Memory and The Brave Homeschooling Mama and Creative Two-Time Mom and Faith Through Arrows and yours truly. So we're all getting together to share the read alouds we plan to do in our homeschool this year. So guys, if you're running out of ideas for read alouds, you have come to the right place, because if I give you 10 and all my friends give you 10, that is 80 books to choose from. But you know what? We might have some crossover and we'll just bear with it. But go to the playlist below in the description box. Check out each of these ladies' channels. They're all awesome. Some of them are older and I've been working with for, not older as in age, you know, ladies, sorry. Some of them are not new channels. They're more seasoned channels and I've been working with them for a little while now. You may recognize them. Some of them are newer. Some of these ladies, let's go give these newer ladies some love. Go over and check out their channels and get some homeschooling tips and ideas for your family. Shall we get started? Hold on. French vanilla. I don't have copies of all these, so we're just gonna list them. I'll throw up a nice little picture on the screen and just have fun, okay? So I broke these up into categories. The first one is for the history cycle category. And I have to tell you that I decided not to do a regular history curriculum this year. We did US history this last year. My kids really enjoy geography. My kids really enjoy hands-on crafts and stuff like that. But like our history actual stuff, they never really grabbed onto. So they love the science part of school. So I'm gonna take a break from full-on history curriculum for a while, and we're gonna do just read alouds for history and then just call it good. So I say as long as I get these books in that we've covered history for the year, and we are moving into the Middle Ages. So excited, so excited. The Middle Ages this year. So the books we want to read for history is Adventures of Robin Hood by Roger Lancelot Green. I think that's how you say it. We're gonna dive into Robin Hood. I'm so excited. We're also going to dive into King Arthur. And I found these books by Hudson Talbot. His books are awesome. They've got great illustrations, which my children love. They don't mind the chapter books, but they really love books with good pictures that they can look at while they're imagining what I'm reading. So the Hudson Talbot books is what we're gonna be hitting on. So there's Excalibur, Lancelot, and King Arthur, and the Sword and the Stone. So I'm really excited for those books. So we're gonna be reading those aloud. Also for our history cycle this year, we're gonna do The Door in the Wall by Marguerite d'Angely. d'Angely. I don't know. Take it or leave it. And I've heard so much about this book, and it's on a lot of reading lists for the Middle Ages cycle, and I'm excited to check that one out with my kids. Oh, I forgot one more. The Princess and the Goblin was one I came across as I was researching these, and The Princess and the Goblin looked like a really interesting story, so we're gonna throw that in there too. Sounds like fun. The other category that I had was book series that we have started but we need to continue to reading through, and that's been kind of hard because there's so many good series out there, and I'm like, I don't know where to start. But thankfully my kids are still young, they're 4th grade and under, and we've got plenty of time. But the one series that we do love is the C.S. Lewis Chronicles of Narnia series. So we didn't start with the first, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. We started with Magician's Nephew, which is the last book in the series, but it's like the prequel. It's like the beginning of Narnia. So I decided we'd start with that one, and the kids really enjoyed it. So glad I did that one. I never read it, actually. I only read The Chronicles of Narnia, that was the only one I've done. I mean, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Anyway, sorry. We did The Magician's Nephew, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. A friend of mine recommended not to do Prince Caspian just yet, maybe till they're older. We did watch the movie for Prince Caspian, so we're gonna read The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, and I got this at half price books for like $3, so I was pretty excited. It's got a cool cover from the movie, and I'm all ready to dive in. And it's neat because it's got the original illustrations in it, so it's got some pictures there of Narnia and Reef Cheap and all that. So we're gonna dive into The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. They've also seen the movie already for that, but that's okay. I think the book will be really cool to do. Another series that we've been reading, we're only on the second book with the kids, but it is the Wingfeather Saga by Andrew Peterson. Amazing. If you have not checked this out yet, you need to go check it out. I recommend it like 1,000 times. I recommend it for you as an adult. If you want something exciting and adventurous to read, read it for yourself. If it's a great family novel, read it with your whole family. It's a great novel for people, kids who are reading at this level. I would say, I don't know, you know your kid, but I would say maybe 6th grade or older would be really good for this series, or high school. Yeah, anyone who enjoys fantasy. His inspiration was a lot of J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis, and many others, but we're on the second book, North or Be Eaten, and my husband actually reads this with my kids, so that's kind of neat. I usually read all the other read-alouds, but it gives my husband an opportunity to read with my kids, but this is one that we're going to be continuing. It's usually like a bedtime story we read at bedtime with the kids that my husband does. Another series we've been reading through, we're on the first book, and it's The Green Ember, and we have not finished that one also. We started that on audiobook a few months ago, and we read it usually while we're in the car or while the kids do some art projects, but we're still continuing through that one, and we got to finish the first book of The Green Ember, and we all really like that one. That's really cool. My 8-year-old especially really enjoys it, and she likes to sit and draw pictures of what's happening while she listens, so we recommend that for audiobook for families. All right, the next category is the just for fun category, which technically they're all gonna be fun, right? But we needed a just for fun that wasn't science or history or series or anything, but I only picked 2 because all the other books I've listed off are gonna take us a while. So right now I only have 2 in this category, but if we need more, I'll definitely add more. But the first one was Owls in the Family by Farley Mowat, and I've heard good things about this book, so we're gonna throw that in there somewhere. I'm excited for that one. The other one is The Tale of Despereaux by Kate DiCamillo, and I've heard great things about her writing, and we've read a few things that she's written already, her picture books, things like that. But I've been wanting to read Tale of Despereaux for a while now, but I wanted to wait till my kids were a little bit older, and I think they might be ready. Maybe we'll save it for towards the end of the year, but I don't know, we'll see. The last category I wanted to talk about was Shakespeare and poetry, and I did not do a lot of that. Oh, we did a little bit of poetry this last year, but I didn't like sit and read it with them. Like I picked a poem and we'd read it over and over and memorize it. So we did do that, but I haven't like sat and read poetry with them. So I want to do that a lot more this year. So I came across a book called I'm Just No Good at Rhyming, and somebody was reading this book to us at a free lunch recently, and she was reading I'm Just No Good at Rhyming, and it was hilarious and kind of ridiculous, but my kids really do love the humor in poetry, so I think we're gonna use that book and read 1 or 2 a week basically, and that's it, and just read through and just find some fun poems that just make us laugh and make us think and all that. And then Shakespeare, I am excited. I have not picked which play we're going to do or how we're going to do it yet. I just know I want to do some Shakespeare this year, just a little bit, just one. Like that is my goal. I'm not gonna just dive in and be like, Shakespeare this, Shakespeare that. We're gonna pick one play and finish it, and that's it. So I don't care if it takes the whole year or if we dive into it and love it so much and finish it in a week. Who knows? But I know there's a lot of great options out there. I have a few of my favorites from when I was younger. A Midsummer Night's Dream. I also want to try to find maybe some audio options where the kids can listen to it. Or I know there's other books out there like teach your kids how to read Shakespeare books. So I'm gonna go do a little more research on that before we start school and jump in. But if you guys have any suggestions for how you've done that with your family, please leave them down below in the comments. If you have any plays that you've done with your family and can recommend, or any resources you've heard of, maybe some podcasts that do reading of it, the kids can listen to it. That's kind of my plan. I want to do it simple, short and sweet, and just introduce them to it and see how it goes, and we'll go from there. So yes. Those are the 10 plus read alouds that I plan on doing this school year. And don't forget to check the other channels I mentioned and their book lists in the playlist below. And thank you so much. If you have any questions about any of these books I've listed, or if you have some suggestions what your family's gonna do, throw those in the comments as well. So I always love hearing from you guys, and I love chatting with you and talking all about homeschool things. Thanks for everyone who joined the giveaway in my last video. I announced the winner to that. She got her email, and I was so excited to give that book away. I have some more giveaways coming. So again, keep your eyes peeled and open for those giveaways coming. And thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Robin Hood by Roger Lancelot. Oh, I didn't read that right. I can't read that. Lancelot? I can't read. I don't have my glasses on. Okay.